Hello, students. As you know, we have started the poem A Laughing Song, and in the previous session, we have discussed the second stanza of the poem. In this video, we'll continue with the poem A Laughing Song, composed by a famous poet, William Blake. By the end of this session, you will be able to understand the word meanings, phrases, explanation of third stanza of the poem, and central idea of the poem. So open your Fragrance English Reader book at page number 9, A Laughing Song. In the previous sessions, we have discussed the first and second stanza of the poem. On the basis of that, you would be able to answer the following questions. So let's read. How does the poet describe the stream? Number 2, how does the poet describe the green hill? Number 3, what does the poet tell us about the meadows? Next is, what are the grasshopper and the children doing? After that we have, what does the poet request to the reader? And the last is, how should we enjoy the beauty of nature? Now we'll recite the third stanza of the poem. When the painted birds laugh in the shade, where a table with cherries and nuts is spread, come live and be merry, and join with me to sing the sweet chorus of Ha Ha He. Now let's discuss the word meanings and phrases of this stanza. And our first word is shade, meaning is evening time. Next word is spread, and the meaning is kept. Next word is merry, and the meaning is happy. And the breakup of the word merry is MERRY, merry. Next word is chorus, meaning a part of song which is repeated after each verse. And the breakup of the word chorus is CHORUS, chorus. Now we'll discuss the phrases. And the first phrase is in the shade, meaning is Chaya mein. Friends, now we'll continue with the explanation of the third stanza of the poem. But before beginning with the explanation of the third stanza, we'll have a quick review of what we have done in the previous session. Students, as you know, in this poem, the poet is inviting the readers to enjoy the beauty of nature. So, in the second stanza, he tells the readers to laugh with the lush green meadows and be happy. He tells us to be happy with the grasshopper, who is also happy to see the beautiful sceneries around it. He is telling to be happy after listening the songs of girls like Susan, Mary, and Emily. They are also enjoying nature while singing. Students, now we'll discuss the third stanza of the poem. So let's read these lines. When the painted birds laugh in the shade, shade here means evening time. In these lines, the poet is asking the readers to be happy and to see the colorful birds in the landscapes in the evening time. Next lines are, where a table with cherries and nuts is spread. Spread here means kept. In these lines, the poet invites the readers to join him around the table laden with natural fruits like cherries and nuts. Next lines are, come live and be merry. Merry means happy, and join with me to sing the sweet chorus of Ha Ha He. In these lines, also the poet is inviting the readers to come and join him to sing the sweet chorus of Ha Ha He. In the end, we can say that in this stanza also, the poet is inviting the readers to enjoy the natural beauty. I hope you understood the explanation of the third stanza of the poem. Children, now we'll discuss the central idea of the poem. Central idea is the main idea or theme of the poem around which the poem revolves. So, what is the central idea of this poem? The poet brings home the message that we all should always be ready to enjoy the beauty of nature. So, what he's saying, we should be ready to enjoy the beauty of nature. What does he describe? He also describes the merrymaking natural things and requests everyone to sit in the lap of nature and sing song in the appreciation of natural beauty along with him. In this poem, he requests the reader to come and join with him to enjoy the beauty of nature. So, children, on the basis of the explanation of third stanza, you would be able to answer these questions. The first is question number third. When the painted birds laugh in the shade, here the poet seems to be talking about a painting of a landscape. Do you agree? Give reasons. Next question is why is the poet asking us to join the street chorus along with him? What do you understand about the poet's intention in doing this? Today we have discussed word meanings, phrases, explanation of third stanza of the poem, and central idea of the poem. Now read the poem again and again for better understanding and follow the SNAP homework schedule and do the related exercises. Thank you. Have a nice day.